Guys, welcome back to another digital plan with me video. I am going to be planning my April week. Let me move this guy out of here. Get out. You just love how white on white that looks so clean. This is completely off topic, but I just got the iPhone regular size 13, but that white is just so clean, so I had to get the little white case. It's like a silicone case, but it feels so stinking soft. If anyone's interested, I will leave the link below for you to shop that. They have like this other color that I used to have in stone, but I figured I'll rock the white on white for a little bit. Anyway, that is so not what we're here. So last week, since April started on Friday, what I ended up doing last week was, I'm not 100% sure if I did this on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and say I probably did it, but it is just my April. So I just did I used my spring collection stickers. If you haven't, again, shopped for this is in the bio as well as in my Etsy shop. So I just did a simple like look. I have some things that I want to plan out, as far as these are my scheduled videos thing, and some Instagram video. I planned out all of my content in like another section. I'll probably show that as well, but I use my planner in conjunction with my Trello board to kind of do all of my content planning, so I don't really like sit here and plan everything out. And then here I just have some things that I want to remember for the month. It's written out because I just like chicken scratch it at first to try to come up with ideas, and then I'll go in and type it and make it pretty. That's usually how I work these things. So that's just my regular calendar. Since April started on a Friday, I wanted to start it off and give it the 3 days, because I usually start my weeks on a Monday, and I didn't want like a March to come in. You know what I'm talking about. So I just did April by itself. I actually did, I'm gonna delete this so you can see. So in the Luxe Book Planner, she has this page. I think it's for, well, I'll show you now. Let's cut it. It's for the daily routine. So I just used it because it has 3 boxes, and I was like, you know what, this would be super dope to just use as a 3-day spread. So that's exactly what I did. Then I added, what I did here was I added my days of the week stickers that I have in my shop as well. So just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to start the week off. I always jot in notes, because when I go back to fix this and really journal and add the important things, I'll kind of want to remember what I did that day, because we can't leave it up to our memory to remember things like that. So I'll just jot something quickly. And then I started, thanks to my homegirl from Instagram, I started the 30-day song challenge. I had done this before a while, like a long time ago, but I never journaled it. So I just did it on my Instagram, which I am doing as well, and that's over in my main Instagram. But I wanted to put it in a journal. So I'm up to today's day 5. So the first one is, it was a song you like with a color in it. So I picked, of course, The Lady in Red, and then I have the name of the artist. And then day 2 was a song you like with a number in the title, and the song is called 4 Minutes, and it's by Avant. And then day 3 was a song that reminds you of summer, and I probably do something else to this summer something in here as time goes by, but I just did Don't Walk Away Boy, because it always reminds me of being out in New York City in the summer, outside sitting on the stoop. You feel me? If you're not from New York, you may not get anything I'm saying. Day 4, it was a song that reminds you of someone you'd rather forget, and this is Get Gone by Ideal, one of my favorite breakup fuck you songs, basically. And then today, which is day 4, is a song that needs to be played loud. So whenever I hear Casanova, it needs to be blasting from any speaker extremely loud, because that beat is just amazing. That New Jack Swing beat is fantastic. So that's day 4. And then because it's 30 days, I'm going to use the 30-day spread, but I'm going to do it in black. So I'm going to add touches of color here and there, but mostly all the letters going to be white. So that's that. So what I decided to do was, I decided to use my previously used 7-day spread like this. So this is her currently. This is her currently pages. And what I decided to do is use it again, but use it for obviously April. So this week starting on the 4th through the the 4th through the 10th. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in here, in this section, what I usually do is just do a quote. And I have tons of them because I just put out a whole book of quotes out in the shop. So now it just comes to designing. So I think sometimes it's easier when you already have like a format. Or just like Luxe Book Planner did. She had a whole section here that she had all the previous layouts that she really did like. So I might use, I think I'm gonna do this instead.
1 hour later.
Yeah. So when I want to use a layout like this, again, I just go ahead and just hit the little 3 dots and then just copy page. Then I'm gonna go over to my month, which is again April. How do you do that? And then I'm going to add this person here. I'm gonna paste the page and it should paste my page. So now I think this is what I'm going to use. This layout. Obviously I have to change some of these things because I want to. So last month I did a lot of black and white. A lot. Did I mention a lot? Yeah, I did a lot of black and white. So this month I want to use this pastel green and pink and like light blue as my month. And I definitely think I'm gonna use it all month long. I'm going to use this little pink guy over here. I'm gonna use you and replace, first of all, let me take this girl out of here because we don't need her. And then I'm gonna replace this guy, maybe use them, but it's black and you know, it's not very, whatever. So I'm gonna use this guy instead, but I'm gonna end up squishing and making it fit in this section. The good thing about this that I offer in the shop is that you can stretch them and they won't look bad because they're just like place cards, you know. So I'm gonna do that. And I had done this layout before. I think it was February when I did the watercolor. So I did the same layout for February, but I did watercolor. And again, the watercolor stickers should be available April 15th. So I used the watercolor stickers. I used some of the spring sticker. And I dig this layout. So that's why I'm repeating it again. Because clearly is one of my favorites. So again, I'm still not sure if I'm going to use this or this. So I always tell you guys to follow me on my plan with me. My camera just died. For you it was 2 seconds, but for me I had to switch the camera batteries out. So ooh, I really like that still. Okay, so for this I'm not gonna use this quote. I know for a fact I'm not gonna use this background. Don't think I'm gonna use this top 3, but
through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but astray.
And just a word of advice, it's never gonna look fantastic the first time you try it. And you know what, let me take that back. It could, but don't beat yourself up if it doesn't, because there's times that I do this and I come back and look at it outside of like me filming and be like, ew, that is so stinking ugly. And then I end up either switching the whole thing or going in a completely different direction. So just a word of advice, do not beat yourself up over this. And it's harder for me too to think and do this while I'm filming. And you guys don't know what goes on behind the scenes, behind the editing. Sometimes I have to edit myself from talking too much or thinking too much. You know, my thought process, a creative brain is always going, I promise you that. So I'm always like, ugh, does this look nice? Does that look nice? See, now I have my 2 colors, so I'm gonna make this page, obviously. Okay, at least we got the date correct. And my right, this, I don't like this 12 all the way up here. Okay, something like that, something like that, something like what? But I might do this. Sticking in that whole box. Why am I talking like that? So it's like overlapping. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I don't like to have images on top of images. I just don't like it. I don't know. So I like to stagger my images, right? So let's go back. Let's delete all that. So if I do this here, it's away from the other pink, but across from the green. But it's just killing the vibe for this text box here. So what I'm gonna do is maybe make this, oh, I think I know, okay. So that it overlaps, like I like things to look like a magazine. So I wanted to like overlap with like the top. And then what could I could potentially do is bring this whole guy right here now. Okay, let's keep you. Okay, so we kind of got it, maybe, I don't know. I like when things like come out the sides. It's a very graphic designer type of thing. If you ever look at a magazine and you'll see stuff sticking out of it, overlapping with stuff all the time. So that's kind of like the look I like. So that leaves me this space for whatever this date is. So again, we're gonna do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And then I could actually do 10 down here if I wanted to, and just make I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for 10, because okay, let me see something. This is why I like to do stuff like this that I've already done before, because it kind of allows me to see where my head was at when I first did it. So I could do something like that for day 10, and day 10 is actually on Sunday, so that works perfectly. And then just write the number 10 down here, I guess. See, that's cute. And then here I'll have my top 3, right? Right? You feel me? Right. Right. Okay, great. I'm not gonna take the lady again because I already have her up here. So I'm gonna have to look for somebody else that's kind of in my color stuff. Or maybe I'll do this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where. I think I know where. And let's move you out of here. I'm not celestial today. Ooh. Bought this sticker collection, please let me know below. If you haven't left a review, please do so. I would highly recommend that you do. But also let me know how you feel about it. Convo about it. So I'm gonna show you. Ooh, that happened by mistake, but I kind of dig that in the back, maybe right in the middle. Maybe, baby. Oh yeah, okay, I like that. That looks kind of cool. It's like a little like ripped off paper, like and I can do like up here I can actually write working towards, right? And that way, if you're a designer, you know this, that way I can leave a little bit of white space on this first one here. Just gonna bring it down just a little towards the middle. You know, you're on my nerves, okay? Working towards, and then blah 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 blah, what I'm working towards for the week, the week's goal, and the top 3. Dude, I love this. Okay, so here, this is just like I always do. I never know what else to do. I always do like a little bit with you guys, and then I'll just go ahead and come back later when I think of something else. First of all, let me apologize for the shakiness. Sometimes when I move the table, the whole freaking camera moves. But anyway, back to this. So I think I'm gonna keep that. As you saw before, I had like this image kind of overlapping just a little bit on either side. Make it a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. I like the look of that because, again, just in graphic design, that's what you'll see a lot of. It's the overlapping of images popping out of places, things like that. And I think I'm gonna free ball this 10 just to keep it just like boom, right in the smack in the middle. I think I'm gonna do a top 3 here. Now for this, I want to, let's see if I can do this. Obviously, instead of black, I'll do another green. So for this section, I don't want to do this week's goals, but I don't want to do it like this. Guys, you have any suggestions? It's not like you can tell me anyway, because by the time this is posted, I would have done this already. I want to make this section different, but I don't know what to do. I love having a highlight section, so I'm going to keep that. I like putting a lyric here, a poem or something that represents my week. In this section is this. I want to do this week's goals. Oh, maybe I'll do it bigger. I will do it like that, and maybe I will. Hey, stop it. Something like that, with maybe like a highlight of this soft pink and like this. Yep. Yeah. 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 Oh. Sorry. And then maybe down here in this section, I can put the shoes. Ooh la la. Oh, the shoes are facing the, well, something like that, and then add a quote here. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. An idiot. Okay, so maybe what quote shall I do? Something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. Let me fix this. This is supposed to be 9. And I absolutely love this marker felt. Oh, jeez, this marker felt font. It looks like it's handwritten. No, wait, that's not marker felt. What is that? Anyway. And then here I'll do my to-do. I still have to work on this box. That's cute over there. That's cute or whatever. That's cute. I'm not 100% feeling this one here, but we shall work on it. And then here I'm going to put a highlight. I usually put like a little picture. Ooh, do. Actually, I'm going to go into my watercolor, even though it doesn't match. Doesn't match. Doesn't. But what I'm going to do is... No, I'm gonna do a Polaroid here so I can, I don't know, something that happened. I like doing that, I don't know why. Anyway, I digress. Again, I'm not feeling that, so I'm gonna sit on that. And then, oh, maybe, but I already used this one, but who cares, right? Who cares? Oh, no. Cause I'm a boss ass. Nothing. Yes. Ooh, it's giving. Maybe I'll do... this other one. But you see, I don't like pictures on top of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll take the shoes off. Is it giving? Because I have to... yeah, no. I'm gonna do a Polaroid. I'm gonna create a Polaroid in a minute. Not really a minute, but I like how simple this is. It's giving the feel that I needed to give. Again, of course, I'm gonna have the top 3 there, but at least you guys can see my thought process. And let me end this video by doing a quick March flip through, because I did it on my Instagram reel, but I never did it here. So you guys saw me do March. Then I did this page to reverse engineer my checks. This is what I do to how to budget this. So if you're looking on ways that I figure out how to reverse engineer my paychecks, I have a video on that. And then I did this page, which these 2 pages are supposed to go together. And I just, some comments and things. This I freaking love. So last month was very, either started out with dark green and then it ended up very black and white. So there's that. So that's my 15-day spread. I have a whole video on that. Then I did a 3 and a 9. So it's March 9th, which is my son's birthday and Biggie's Remembrance Day, the day he passed away. So I did both. It's supposed to go together as well. Then I did the week after I came back from vacation. I had a whole lot of things to do, so I wanted to do this page. Then I did the last 15. Then I did Selena. So I did Como la Flor in the lyrics. And then here I haven't written anything because I think I'm going to do Dreaming of You. But I don't want to cover her face because her face in the background is just everything. And when I did this on Reels, her face moved. So it was like maybe she was sending a sign. I don't know. But this is the monthly check-in that I have on my shop as well. So I just went in and did like my big wins, what I had to reschedule, what's still in progress, what worked. And then a happy memory when I went up to 356 lovely, beautiful subscribers. And then these 3 things I still haven't finished. And then that was my scrap that I kept there. And then we move into my April overview, which I still haven't finished as well, which is just some important dates, things to learn, things I want to buy, places to go, working towards, and so forth. And then of course my April calendar, my April 3-day, and then my song challenge, and then of course this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys again for watching another digital plan with me, and I'll see you again next Tuesday for another one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with someone who needs just like something creative to look at so they can get their creative juices working, because as I believe and I always say, we are all creative in our own way. It just needs to, sometimes we need the inspiration to push that creativity out of us. So again, please share it. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions on anything that I showed here. And again, the Etsy shop and all the links that I mentioned in this video will be down below. And I'll see you again next Tuesday.